Alright guys, I told you I would show you how bad things are, and I shall do that. I don't guess anybody's even showed up yet. There we go, 3 of you. Alright, I guess first we'll show you the room that we've been working on today. And this is after we worked on it almost all day. Still got a lot left to do, but the TV's busted. We gotta get another TV. That one's gone. Yeah, there was a dog kennel in here. A big old dog kennel. We done yanked that out. And just, yeah, this is after we have already cleaned up most of the problem. I mean, the bigger problems out of it. Anyway, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna take you on to the one that is really, really bad. This is the one that is in extremely bad shape. I've got all the windows open and the doors open. Oh man. I'll let y'all see it as I'm doing the door. Oh yeah. Hey. Huh?
I'll come around and close the door.
Okay, I'm coming to close them all.
Yeah.
Anyway. No light in here. This was, this we haven't gotten into yet. These are apartments that they rent out. Look at that. This is one we haven't gotten into yet. Thank God all of the gnats and everything that were in here are now not in here. I am thankful for that. Trying to pull it off. They left it all really nasty. I mean, drew all over the walls, doors. Yeah, this one's bad. And I don't know what was in that jar that they tossed up there, but that's bad. So, I'll kick the door in. Wonderful. I'm gonna have to replace the door now. I would say they had some kids in here. Holy crap. Well, the window just come out. I don't think that's supposed to do that. Hopefully it ain't. Hold on, guys. I gotta set the phone down. Oh, man. There we go. Oh, man. That window's broke. Anyway. And definitely got to clean all of that up, because ain't nobody gonna like coming into these rooms. And see, these rooms have got to be, these things have got to be finished and ready to rent. Yeah, I know. Well, they say if they say that cleanliness is next to godliness, then there's some people that really need some prayer, need some help and some guidance, that's for sure. That is bad, really bad. Anyway, let's see. And this one was just as bad, if not worse, but hold on just a second. I have to, yeah, I'm sure how anybody could do that at all. And that's just two of the rooms. I found out that there is, probably 10 or 15 maintenance rooms. So, in other words, that's terms of rooms that are not rentables, so they use them for storage. What they call maintenance rooms. I gotta take this whole locking mechanism off of this one to go and fix another room over there. But yeah, like I said, really got my work cut out for me. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot to clean up, and the yard don't look too good. There's a lot to do, but I know we can get it done. It's no big deal. So, hey, wait a minute. Why did he take them things out? Huh. Well, that's pretty cool. Anyway. Yeah, Richard got this room pretty good. I mean, this room looked just like that other room. And actually worse than the other room. But this one now looks a lot better. This one, literally, our job is to clear it out and get it ready for the housekeeping, which is Selena and the one that was in the other room when I walked in there. Selena and her will come through and do all the deep cleaning. So all the rest of the stuff will be cleaned by Selena and them. But this room, like I said, this room was just as bad, if not worse, than the other one. The other one was just, the only thing that made the other one so much worse is the fact that it was hot in there and there was lots of gnats and like fleas and everything. I opened up all the doors and all the windows, and now I've got it closed back up, and I got the AC on as cold as I can put it so that it'll cool it all off in there, so it'll settle everything down, because heat causes fleas and bugs and all that stuff to start hopping around quite a bit more. They don't like the colder climates, from what I understand and what I've seen. So anyway, I just figured I would let y'all know what we're going to be doing all week. And like I said, in the morning we will have morning devotion, which will be what is it, central time, sometime early in the morning. I'm not sure exactly when, but we'll have morning devotion, and then we'll have sit down and just talk about I like my Talk About God episodes. I think I'm going to do one a little bit later on this evening before we settle down for the day, since I didn't get a morning devotion or anything else out. I think I'll do one of those probably this evening. I suggest you guys set opposed to changing to go home. The dirty ones in the rooms are working. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Get a big old get some coveralls or something. Cool. This room ain't really all that bad after. I can tell you one thing, that Richard, man, he can sure clean real good, because I've been working on locks on doors and stuff. They have I'll have to show you. But on these locks here, you have a plate that goes over the top right here. Oops. It's like that, and that's your regular hotel lock. But there's a screw right there, and you pull that off of there, and there's a battery pack that sits right here, and it plugs into this thing. Well, on the other door that we have, I'm not sure, but I don't think you can see them from here, but I took the other one apart, and it's got program wires in there, and they looked brittle. So I think that there's a short in it or something. So the other door that I've got to pull all this off of the door next door, where oh man, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna have to bomb that room or something. I can't handle that. I went in there and started itching immediately. Anyway, I had to, one of the other rooms that is not, man, it's got me itching. That's not being, or that's being used for a maintenance shed. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to yank the whole doorknob and everything off. And I'm going to put it on this other room. They've got this big conference room, kind of. It's like two, it's not like a conference room, really. How do I explain that? It's like a regular motel room with two beds, only it's double the width. So we got to put 4 beds in it. There's some hunters that are going to come in and taking that here this week. And the only thing I've got left on it, other than putting the beds in, is doing the lock on it. So I'm just going to gut out one of the locks on the other one, trade them, because the lock part of it still works. It's just the mechanism that that your card slides on, it doesn't work anymore. So it seems that's how that's working. And looks like they might have moved from the lane right next door. Where's Selena?
She just came here looking for you and walked out. She's looking for you.
Why is she looking for me? Hey! Where's Selena? Oh well. Oh well, anyway. Alright, anyhow, yeah, like I said, we'll oh man, only down relax a little bit. We've had a fun one. Anyway, let's see. I don't know, I missed a bunch here. Does anyone know where they are now? Where's the I have no idea what Jeff said, but What state? We're out on the uh, on the borderline of Oklahoma is what I've been telling everybody. It's just around that area. I'm not telling. There's, if I'm sorry, but yeah, there's been a whole lot of crazy junk going on YouTube lately. So I'm not telling anybody exactly where I'm at, but I'm right close to the state line of Oklahoma. It could be anywhere all the way around. There's a state line all the way around, so I think that's leaving it broad enough, but giving you a general idea of about close to where I'm at.
Get here. Right.
Yes, Simmons, how are you?
Yeah.
There's no good for pups. Yeah, I know. The pups are going to be in our room. I mean, I'm not letting him go in any of those rooms. I'm glad you're here. No, I got it. I'm going to have to talk to him about getting some bombs to bomb the room.
This is an invisible light from Smile Direct. It takes needs like these and transforms them into those. Join more than 250,000 satisfied customers for $8 a month.
In the phone, yeah, I don't, well, no, I don't, honestly, I don't see the luck part. It's definitely heavy set. Because, I need to relax a little bit. I need to get off the road for just a little bit, and we've got it's going to be at least 2 or 3 weeks to get it back on track. While they're looking for a permanent people. That's if we don't decide to keep it. But they know that I have the wedding to do November, but I've got other things to take care of in California also. So yes, I haven't been watching the news, but I have been seeing a bunch of stuff on Facebook and everything else. Gross still freaks me out. Yeah, what is it? Just be careful when you guys scabies from cleaning out the rental ones. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. Yeah, well, like they say, if God be for you, who could be against you? That includes any kind of illnesses. I will not accept any. But yeah, it doesn't sound like a very good experience. But yeah, we'll be all right. We'll anyway. Oh my goodness. I have some friends of mine that I've told him 100 times a long time ago when I had my cab service. I had a guy that drove for me, and I noticed that right off the bat he swears up and down, oh, it's just a rash from this or that or whatever else, but I knew it was scabies, and and I ended up I kept trying to tell him he's going to get checked for that and everything, but lives in the same house, and his kids have it. He's got it. His wife's got it. Every single one of them got it. And they try to blame it on bed bugs, and they try to blame it on this and that. And I kept telling them, I was like, no, that's scabies. And that went on for a while. Yeah, mates are like crazy now. Yeah, how do you think I feel? And I don't think I got any. I don't think anything. Hey, Richard, I'm going to tell you. I aired out that back room, the one that we still got to clean. I aired it out all day today. I just went and put the windows back down and closed the doors and turned the AC all the way up. And I'm telling you what, I am still itching from being in that room. It's bad. Whatever it is, it's bad. Huh? I'm about to. I'm about half tempted. No, I think it's fleas or something. But I think I'm about half tempted to go down to Walmart and go and buy a couple of cans of a couple of bombs or something and set them off in there tonight. I gotta find out from the manager. I'd see if they do it that way or if they have an exterminator or what they do here. I don't know what their policy is on it, so I think something's got to be done there. That room's not going to be ready for a little while anyway. You did do a really good job on cleaning that. I went through the other room. You did a really good job on finishing up with that. You've been all over looking for me? Or what? Where'd you go? I went looking for you and couldn't find you either. As a precaution, yeah.
More about the guys who talked to Jose, and we noticed that you posted on the wall, so we reached out to you amongst other people like Sean.
Hey, what's the name?
Yeah, Jose's my friend. I actually met him.
The baby.
What baby? Oh, Smyra.
Hey, Smyra. How are you doing? Are you listening to me? Sorry, guys. Had to take a second. I promised a young lady I would give her a shout out.
I think she's.
And you reminded me. I'm bad by memory, but
I think she's either 3 or 4 years old.
Samira's 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think 3 or 4.
Is she listening to me now?
What locks did you get done? Did you get touched on?
I got 112 is done. 118 is done, and I've got to take the other locks out of another room for 127.
Told her that. When we were standing
Oh.
right out here.
More Richard, you're way off. She's 5.
Huh?
She's 5.
I thought she was only like 3 or 4.
No, she's 5. Well, Smyra, how are you doing?
So I think you just need to move on from him because he's starting a new life out.
I hope you're doing all right.
Lay down.
Like, I really don't even talk to him anymore.
Lay down. Lay down.
That's not fair. I agree.
Oh,
Right. You're right.
jeez.
Honestly, I think
Oh,
she needs to
geez.
talk to him for herself, though.
What do you mean I didn't tell her?
Why he did what he did.
That just dawned on me. What do you mean I didn't tell her? I did tell her.
But she thought you just
I told her twice.
I guess she just heard.
No, 118 is ready. The one right next door. They gotta know that there's a truck right there. I think she just put somebody in it. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I hope not. Hey, you can find out from the manager if we are allowed to use like bombs from Walmart or if they use only exterminator. Because I'm thinking I might go and buy a couple of them. They ain't but $1 or $2 a piece. I might go and buy a couple of them and bomb that last apartment back there, shut it up and bomb it. Because oh my, yeah, where the gnats were, because they itch real bad.
They might be. They might have some of that. But right now, we don't have to do anything else because there's been a hole. Yeah.
Huh?
Over and over. On my blanket.
Huh?
On my blanket.
Yeah, I guess. Oh. Say hi.
Hello, people. How are y'all doing?
You can actually come back on and start watching again. They're not being butts. Not all of them are. The trolls aren't playing with us and stuff, so that's the only reason why she won't get on the videos. She doesn't like all the negativity it's coming from everybody. So I was telling her that this is the last two streams, the one earlier and the one now, has been very nice. Yeah.
Idea.
Oh, the negativity that was there. Wait a minute. Did you? Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? That doesn't work.
How pretty his eyes are.
I can't get it to. You got it zoomed in. I can't. Are you serious? Oh, okay. There we go. You got it where it won't. It doesn't want to work for me. Yeah, just that's all it was a bunch of people talking crap. And then this one, Sadie Equal.
Saving?
I don't know. I think wrote to you in your last video. Oh, I remember reading your comments. Yeah, I know.
Share the camera, Dad.
This one here is something else. Must be nice not to be driving. Oh yeah, I can tell you. Oh, we had to. We're literally we don't have enough to make it any. Ow! Are you serious?
Sorry, I started it your leg.
All I was telling them is we didn't have enough to make it to where we were going in Arizona, and we have nothing but time to wait. Why would you hit me? You want me saying that, I guess. With all the anyway. And my real name is Sabrina. What happened? She went to. Never mind. She went to hit me in the leg and didn't aim right. That's about as far as I'm going with that one. You missed the other videos, I guess. She's asking what happened after all the lights coming on the dash. Well, it was the alternator that went out. We ended up broke down in Texarkana, Texas. And we were in a bad area, bad spot, not a good spot at all. We were sitting right in front of a business that I was sure the cameras were going to end up getting the cops called on us. And this guy shows up out of nowhere and jumps us off and gets us over to the close Walmart. And then we slept there. And then the next morning when it opened up, we went in and he gave me his number. And and I was supposed to call him whenever I got ready to go to the parts house with the alternator, and I didn't call him at all or anything. And we, as soon as we got up, we went in to Walmart, and then we come back out. I was thinking about calling him, but as I was walking out the door, he'd already showed up. He didn't even wait for me to call him. Him and his friend were there and jumped in and started working on the car. And it was a rather unique how it all came together, and they were some pretty cool guys. They were definitely in need of some prayer and stuff, and we got an alternator, and we found out that a brand new alternator was going to cost $140. So but to go to the salvage yard to get one was going to be $60. We got down there. I figured since it's going to be $60, I'll just pay the $120 for that way I can give them some money for helping us. And anyhow, the alternator only ended up costing $20. So the guys, I still paid the $100, and they were extremely grateful. It was, what do you keep doing that for? Anyway, it was definitely nice. It was a blessing.
He wants to meet up with me and Max without you. I mean, if we can convince Jose to come with us to meet you, we're gonna want to keep things moving. So, where are you going to be? In an hour or so. Alright, what's up? What's up? Bye. This is weird.
Oh.
What is with this weird house? This mystery house? Who is there? Okay, there's a car in the driveway. Says a lot of. Yeah. There's been some traffic, for sure. Alright.
Alright, guys. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later on, and y'all have a blessed evening.
Alright, let's try the other door.
Yes, it was very nice. But thank you very much, and you guys have a blessed evening. Much love. God bless.